we are at full capacity for this sailing and that there's 1,200 kids on board. So it'll be interesting, it'll be fun. Good morning, I'm RacQuelle from MHFamilyAdventures, and this is Dice. All right, and today is cruise day. As you see, it's just me and Dice, so today is just a mom and son quick 3-day cruise. I'd like to try to take each kid on a cruise each year, spend some one-on-one time together, and so we are going to be boarding the Royal Caribbean Liberty of the Seas here shortly. We are at the Avid Hotel, located here in Fort Lauderdale, near the airport. It is just a few minutes from the cruise port. I don't believe they offer shuttle, although I do see a shuttle here. I don't know, but we scheduled an Uber. The Uber was just about 10 bucks to get to the cruise port. We are on our way. It is cruise day and we are off. And the weather is beautiful here in Florida right now. It is about 65 degrees. So we left cold weather yesterday. It was in the 20s in Ohio. We actually had an adventure getting here. We should have gotten here last night around 10 o'clock, but we had some flight delays. We were concerned we were going to get canceled. So it's very important that you have some sort of trip insurance, travel insurance in case that happens. Thankfully, we were able to make our flight, but we didn't get in until after 2 a.m. And so we're exhausted. Our check-in time for Royal Caribbean today is at 11:30. It is now 10:50. So we're gonna go ahead and head over that way. But definitely make sure you have some sort of trip insurance, travel insurance. That way when those cancellations, delays, things like that happen, you know, you're not affected. You know, you save for your vacations and your trips, and you know, I hate to see people lose out because you didn't, you know, pay a few extra dollars for some insurance. But we are good, we made it, and we are waiting on our Uber and we're on our way. And I just confirmed the Avid Hotel does not offer shuttle to the cruise port. So if you stay here, they do offer shuttle from the airport to the hotel and back and forth. But the hours are limited, so be sure to check the hours. But again, it's just a couple of miles from the cruise port. So Uber, like I said, is about $10 for us to get there. But again, Avid does not offer free cruise shuttle at this time. So that was probably the quickest check-in ever. It was like 5 minutes from the time we walked in, and we are boarding the ship, like the fastest ever. This was our first time cruising out of Fort Lauderdale, so I'm impressed with this port already. And we did get the photo package, so we are going to take a few photos today. Hello. We'll take a picture, yes, thank you. But yo, this is a very, very steep gangway. I've never seen one this steep. It's just one level and it just gets you right up, but it's really steep. You can see it over on that one. Yeah, not good for the knees, but we're gonna get there. And just like that, we're on board. We are on board. First stop, Windjammer. Probably muster first, we'll see. So you can't do the muster until 12. So we're gonna check the dining room real quick just to make sure, to see where we're sitting and make sure we're dining alone. All right, but we're here, Royal Promenade. Oh, this is the theater. Oh, we're looking for the dining room. That's the theater. I think we're on the wrong side of the ship. We're gonna try to get to the dining room. Let's see. Yep, we're here. We gotta go all the way across, so let's walk it. All right, so we're walking through the Royal Promenade to get to the dining room. Let's check this out. In case you don't know, currently with cruising, they are sitting guests together. During COVID times, it was you only sat with your party. So if you don't want to sit with others, or you want to see where your seat is, you need to check in with the maitre d' as soon as you get on the ship, because that's the only opportunity for them to move your dining time, move your seat. So definitely do that as soon as you get on the ship. And then we're going to do our muster drill, which part of it is on the app. So I'll show that to you here in a second. All right, so definitely make sure you check out your dining time, because we were for early dining, and this happened the last time we cruised with Royal Caribbean. Our dining time changed to anytime dining, which doesn't start till 7:15. If you do have anytime dining, you have to go to the main dining room on this ship to make your reservations. The app is not working currently to do those reservations, so you have to go to the main dining room, get your reservations. It's after 7:15, but definitely check your time, because if you wanted that early time, if they swap you, that's kind of an inconvenience. So they were able to get us changed back, and we do have a table for two, but now we're off to the Windjammer. Guys, I'm surprised there's no washy-washy on this ship. I don't see the sinks, so that's different. Maybe they're around the corner. Let's check it out though. Windjammer. try to get an aft view when we get on these ships. But look at this, you have Celebrity Edge right here in port. So here's how you get to your muster station. If you click here on the app under safety, it actually has a countdown for when you need to make sure you have it done by, your assembly station, and then it has the video that you need to watch. You need to watch that video, you need to listen to the horn, and then it'll check you in. And you just have to go to that location to check in, and then you're good to go. So it's really quick, so be sure to take care of that. You can even do this in the terminal while you're waiting for your cruise. Let's look at the pool deck. So this ship doesn't offer any like casual dining on the main pool deck. Like I know some of the other Freedom class ships, they'll have like tacos. I think one has a hot dog stand. This one does not offer that. So that's why I ate a light lunch, because I was hoping to come here to get something, but it's not happening. But check out this Celebrity Edge ship.
More sophisticated.
right, one thing to note about the kids clubs or teens clubs on Royal Caribbean, at least this class of ship, you have to actually stop in and check in your child. I know Carnival, you can do the check-in, you can actually register your child during check-in process, but they do not have that for Royal Caribbean, so you'll have to check your app to see what times they have for registration on the first night. I recommend doing it the first day because if not, it kind of holds up the line when people are trying to drop off during the cruise. So try to do it the first day. They're usually open a few hours. That way you can just drop your kid off and enjoy your cruise. Something else I didn't mention, if you are a new cruiser, keep in mind that your cabin will not be ready till about 1:30. Yeah, it won't be ready till about 1:30. So, you know, if you're coming with children before 1:30, I would say let them have on their swimsuit. That way they can get in the pool, enjoy it, grab some lunch. But the cabins aren't ready till 1:30 unless you are a Diamond member, Pinnacle, some of the higher tiers, and you've cruised for a while. So just keep that in mind that your cabin is not available if you check in before 1:30. We like to check in early, that way we can explore the ship before the crowds, but you know, do whatever works best for you. The best time to check in for your cruise or check in at the terminal is either first thing or last thing. If you come around that 1:30 time, it's gonna be packed and it's gonna be busy. And like I said, it took us all of 5 minutes from the time we entered until we started boarding the ship. So it was amazing. So I definitely like this Fort Lauderdale port. Alright, so this is a nice feature on this ship. They have these interactive deck maps on the decks. So if you don't have your phone or an app, you can figure out where you're going. It'll show you what activities are going on right now. All of this will show you in the app if you have the app. But it'll help you find the cruise compass, restroom finder, venues around the ship, dining, all that good stuff. And it has the deck map there. So that's a pretty cool feature. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and check in at our muster station. We've watched the videos. You have to do the video and then the horn and check in at your muster station. And then it's getting close to cabin ready time. So we're gonna check to see if our cabin is ready and get that cleaned and situated. Then we're gonna be off to explore more of the ship. All right, we're now on deck 4. Deck 4 houses your casino, a photo gallery, a bar, and the dining room. So let's check it out. Just gonna walk around. All right, here's a quick tour of cabin 3543, which is a standard interior on board Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas. So I can tell you, I already like that there is a couch. A lot of interior cabins do not have a couch, so I'm loving that already. But behind the door, you have your muster information. You do need to put a key card in there to keep the lights on, so I probably need to do that before it shuts off. There we go. Let me get some lights on too. All right, here we go. So information there for your muster drill, life jackets, all of that. You have room service menu here, and you just need to place it outside your door the night before. You have closet space. Then your life jackets are there. Make sure you have enough life jackets when you get into your cabin. There's just that one closet space here in this interior cabin, but there are also some cabinets here, which is pretty nice. Down here, you have a mini fridge. And remember, this is to keep things cool, not to keep it cold. All right, and then mirror, television. Now it does have, which is nice, 2 standard ports there. A European port has the announcement station there if you need to turn that up. There is, I believe, a light here. Yeah, television. There's more drawers here, which is nice. And then let's check out the bathroom. Oh, and there is a full-length mirror there for you. And the restroom. Now, I love Royal Caribbean because they do have the glass shower doors. No one likes the shower curtains anymore, so I do appreciate that. But it's your standard restroom. It actually smells like they cleaned it with bleach, so I'm really, really liking that. But I'm still gonna, you know, Lysol and sanitize. But small restroom, but it works. But it smells like bleach. I like it. All right. And again, you have a sofa in here. I don't know if this one converts into a bed or not. Let's check it out. No, it does not. So just a sofa, which is really nice for an interior cabin because a lot of interior cabins do not have them. Then over here beside the bed, you have a drawer, telephone, lights. Now this bed does convert into 2 twin beds. If you choose, ours should have been 2 twin beds, but we'll make it work. And again, on this side, space there. But that's about it. So standard interior cabin, perfect for a short cruise. So thanks for watching. All right, so we made it into our cabin. Our beds were set up to make a king bed. Maybe we'll make it work, but we probably will ask the room steward if they can convert it to 2 twin beds. So if you ever walk into your cabin and you thought you had it arranged a certain way and it's not, you can always talk to your room steward. Just give them a call. They are so accommodating. They may not fix it until dinner time, but they will make it right for you. And you need, let's see. Yeah, so any information that you need for the ship will be on your desk. So anything that you might have pre-purchased, like I purchased Wi-Fi, or actually mine was complimentary Wi-Fi as a travel agent, and other information, things about Coco K. So all of that information will be located right there on your desk. And of course, they're trying to upsell and get you to purchase things, so you might find something like this on your bed. But you know, of course, you don't have to pay for anything extra once you're on board. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we did, or I did, actually do a what they call royal up bid. So once you book and you make your final payment, it's possible that you might be eligible for an upgrade with Royal Caribbean. If so, they will send you an email saying, hey, do you want to bid for a different type of cabin? I always, since, well, this is what, our 5th Royal Caribbean cruise, I believe. I always, yeah, my 5th. But I always try to get the lowest interior cabin. If it's a short sailing, like this is the 3-night. So I selected like the guaranteed interior cabin. And what that means is it's the best value, the best rate. But the cruise line will decide where your cabin is. Now there's pros and cons to that. I personally have never really had an issue with it. The con to it is a lot of times those guaranteed cabins are placed in areas that people don't like the forward of the ship. Sometimes it could be underneath the theater or above the theater, things like that. So just keep that in mind. I personally don't mind because you get such a great savings. I want to say our cabin was probably $400 cheaper than if I were to select the cabin myself. But I did put in for an upgrade, and so I did get a notification before I left home saying that they were still figuring things out, that if we were going to be upgraded, we would would be upgraded before sail away. So there's a chance we might move cabins if one of our bids were accepted. I can tell you that I always do the very minimum bid. It'll tell you how much you need to bid for the minimum. I always do the minimum, and I think probably half the times I've cruised with Royal, it was upgraded. The other times it wasn't. If it's not, it's perfectly fine. We're good with that, but keep an eye out for Royal Up. You can also go to royalcaribbean.com/ I think Royal Up, and enter your booking number, and it'll let you know if you're eligible for an upgrade. So keep that in mind. But we are here. We don't have our luggage yet, so luggage is usually delivered by 4 p.m. I would go ahead and get things Lysol down, but we don't have our spray and all that, so we're gonna just go ahead and rest for a minute and then get back out and explore some more of the ship. And if you're new to our channel, I'm RacQuelle from MHFamilyAdventures. Thanks for clicking on this video. I do appreciate you guys following along on our journey. And we have Dyson here. And this is a mom-son cruise, just me and Dyson. Andrew and I went on Mardi Gras last year as a mother-son. And then Jill Marie and I went on Freedom of the Seas last year for our mom-daughter cruise. So it's just us two for this short cruise. We do miss the others, but we're gonna spend some one-on-one time and have a great time, and we are excited to be on board. Let's go off and explore some more. All right, so we didn't eat much of that lunch, so we're gonna stop by Sorrento's and grab a slice of pizza, and also stop by guest services to have them punch a hole in our key card. I don't know why they don't do that on Royal. You have to go there and ask. So we're gonna go there, but first we're gonna get a slice of pizza. So I do think, with the exception of MSC, that Royal Caribbean has the second best pizza. I think MSC's first right now, then Royal Caribbean. I don't like Carnival's pizza at all. It used to be good. I don't know, it's changed. I don't like that. Who else am I missing? I didn't like NCL's pizza either, but Sorrento's is really good, and it's included. Did I have one?
Disney.
Had Disney. I didn't like Disney's either. But yeah, Sorrento's is pretty good, and it's complimentary. It's open pretty much all day, I believe. And then they have sandwiches and different things, and cookies and fruit, and all of that's complimentary here at Sorrento's. So Cafe Promenade does have complimentary coffee and water, but they also have the coffee for an upcharge. But this coffee I feel is perfectly fine. And if you do like specialty coffees, I recommend getting the $30 package. It gives you 15 specialty coffees throughout your cruise. That's a great value, considering most of the specialty coffees are about $4 or so. And on this ship, it's all Starbucks. If you like Starbucks, I'm not a big fan of Starbucks, but if you like Starbucks, definitely get that drink package, because the coffee package, you can get the Starbucks coffee on this ship. So we just learned that we are at full capacity for this sailing, and that there's 1,200 kids on board. So it'll be interesting, it'll be fun. Coming off Virgin Voyages, was that the last cruise I was on? I don't recall, no, Carnival Elation. But yeah, so a lot of kids on this ship, we'll see. But they said more than likely we won't get an upgrade, but we'll see what happens. All right, we're back in the cabin. Just want to note that there aren't any outlets near the bed. So if you are someone or traveling with someone that uses like a CPAP machine or anything like that, you'll definitely have to request an extension cord. You can do that in advance through your travel agent, travel advisor if you have one, or when you get on board, you can just call your room steward and ask for an extension cord if you need that, because this class of ships, they do not have an outlet beside the bed. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but I kind of stumbled across the gym. Let's check that out. might be a rainy sail away. I don't know if the rain is going to stick around long. I didn't even realize it was supposed to rain, but I'm just kind of relaxing here in the solarium. There's a covered area, so that's nice. Was able to find a nice spot here for two, and just going to sit here and wait this rain out and see what happens. But I didn't realize it was supposed to rain. I know it's going to be a lot cooler this weekend. We were hoping to take a snorkeling excursion, but I don't know if that's going to happen, so we'll see. All right, back in the cabin. I'm going to take a nap before sail away. I'm exhausted. It's 2:30. I think I'll take about an hour and a half and be prepared for sail away. Just exhausted, so I'm going to take a nap and we'll be back.